What is it? November 10th or 11th today. Something like that here in southern Ontario, Canada. So the question on everybody's mind is, why would the bloc Québécois vote to support the Liberals in not removing the carbon tax on heating fuel in whatever sense all across the country? Because they really have no skin in the game, because they don't really pay carbon tax, being the special little child of, the Liberal government as a whole, going back to Justin's perhaps father, Pierre Elliott Trudeau. Anyways, so Trudeau just proudly announced today that he's giving Quebec $900 million, which is 23% of the total federal funding allotted to increase the supply of residential units. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so almost a quarter of the federal money to increase residential units goes to the special child Quebec, who's about to get it very soon $14 billion in equalization payments. What's that all about? Oh, well, that's a whole separate issue. Anyways, let's look at some other things that Quebec has recently gotten. Well, they got the battery manufacturing plant. I don't know how many millions of dollars that is. Kind of quietly swept into things was they got a juice lab. That's right, a manufacturing juice lab. That's got to run to billions, doesn't it? These figures have been announced, and sorry I haven't got the time to turn them into dollars, millions, and billions, but they're huge, right? Did they get a couple of bug food production facilities as well? I think they did. I'm not sure about that one. Can't quite remember. I mean, how can you keep up, right? From the comments, and I'm sorry I haven't had time to follow this up, nor will I, but apparently the Libs have kind of derailed the Newfoundland Labrador hydro dam project so that the Atlantic provinces, who are going to be subsidized on our tax dollars to buy heat pumps that aren't going to work, buying the hydro from Quebec again. Oh, and the latest, I almost forgot this, is a green hydrogen production facility, which is a renewable energy firm, TES Canada H2. Will we find a Liberal connection between this renewable energy firm setting up in Quebec? I'll do a quick dive into it. I'm betting we will. Oh, I'm betting we will. I'm betting there will be a Liberal connection there. And as it comes to hydrogen production, I guess I'm going to have to go down that rabbit hole and have a little look. Hydrogen's been around like forever. Yeah, nothing comes out the tailpipe except water when you burn hydrogen. There's nothing new here. Alice Chalmers made tractors experimental they didn't sell, like in the 1960s. Hydrogen internal combustion engines. Everybody's messed with them. You can make them work. It takes energy to make hydrogen. I saw that idiot, what's his name? The Electric Viking. He said, they just found a big puddle of it under the ground. It lives in... No, it doesn't live under the ground, Sam. It has to be extracted, compressed. It takes energy to do it. This is why we haven't ever run anything on hydrogen. It's just not energy efficient. You take this and compress it into that and blah, blah, blah. Anyways, I got a little off vein there at the end. Yeah, Quebec. The special child in Canada. No wonder Alberta doesn't like them. And hey, Alberta's not the only one subsidizing Quebec.